like we're living in a cage with invisible walls. The wicked zeitgeist of life making grown men crawl on their knees, begging please save us from the boogeymen, funded by the CIA, funneled through Arabian banks. Like a shank to the neck, they hit you from the back, no sweat. Hold check and watch us shake and take away your freedom. You really don't need them when you're tucked away safe and protected by FEMA.
Henry Kissinger, good pal, and former National Security Advisor and Secretary of State for Presidents Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford, I hope to speak with you now, just before our summer vacation at Bohemian Grove begins.
Zabignew, my trilateral commission, partner in crime, my fellow Rockefeller advisor, my false left-right paradigm, counterpart, good to see you again. How can I assist you?
Henry, I desperately need the blood of Afghanistan to boil with war fever against the Soviets.
Well, Zabignew, this is your lucky day. George H.W. Bush has a business connection in the Middle East, which will be proud to participate in war profiteering. I will be meeting up with Bush very soon, at the Bohemian Grove, to tag team a few ripe, young juicy boys. After our depraved, heinous fiendish sexual encounter, I will let Bush know to contact you.
Bush? I don't know any Bush.
Sure you do. Bush's initiation assignment into our invisible empire was the big event, the advent of black sunshine, our birth as the uncontested ruling class, the holy day of November 22nd, 1963.
And on that very same glorious day, in 1910, the banking elite, our founding fathers, met at J.P. Morgan's private retreat on Jekyll Island, and created the Federal Reserve, which created our money monopoly, our power, here in the States. May the light of Lucifer rest our founders' souls.
Indeed. Our new world order, conceived and born on the same day, 53 years apart. May the light of Lucifer rest our founders' souls.
So this George H.W. Bush killed John F. Kennedy?
Yes, Bush was a key participant in the assassination plot of that anti-CIA, anti-Israel, anti-Federal Reserve, anti-elitist piece of commoner filth, JFK.
I do remember now. Bush is the CIA nut, with more power hunger, and more psychotic tendencies, than that drool, Nixon, and has the same arrogant, ravenous claw, in his eyes.
Well, yes, H.W. Bush's father, Senator Prescott Bush, who was characterized as Hitler's angel by the New York Herald Tribune in 1942 for financing the Nazi regime, was also Nixon's mentor. So if Prescott can influence, and back, psychopaths like Hitler and Nixon, he can certainly raise a psycho, like his son George H.W.
So what exactly is Bush's connection to staging a war in Afghanistan?
The bin Ladens, who are wealthy businessmen with close ties to the Saudi royal family. It is my understanding, the son, Osama, a devout Wahhabi Muslim, has the charisma, business training, and spiritual fortitude to carry out your war against Russia.
Sounds perfect. The opium production is down in Afghanistan, and with our major supply chain lost when the Vietnam War ended, we can't afford the loss in production in Afghanistan too. We need an endless war, an endless distraction, a cover, somewhere on hellish terrain, a place like Vietnam, so we can covertly produce prolific sums of opium, and profits, and as usual, the military transport will provide the logistical means for quiet export to the United States. But this time, there will be no photos of U.S. troops being killed. We make the drugs illegal, so they're unreasonably desired, and we make the drugs plentiful, so the masses of urban hillbillies become direly docile and dysfunctional, to ever even think about how they are slaves to debt and drugs, let alone challenge their feudal conditions. The fluoride in the water supply just doesn't chemically lobotomize enough of these useless eaters. We need every soft kill available, and the new Afghan government declined my partnership offer.
Drugs. Oh yeah, right. This is about your personal hatred of Russia. You see a civil war in Afghanistan, Soviet-backed factions versus American-backed factions, bringing an end to the evil Soviet Empire.
Possibly.
I like it. And regarding soft kill weapons, I am proud to update you on the special virus cancer program. The 1978 hepatitis B vaccines were contaminated with the dividends of Robert Gallo's immune suppression, leukemia, lymphoma, sarcoma, cancer complex research. Delivery to the gay communities in Boston, New York, and San Francisco were a success. Gallo's virus will be called gay-related immune deficiency or acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS. One more invisible weapon in the belt of tyranny. And I agree. We need more weapons, more drugs. The people are beginning to wake up. They are heavily considering the small government candidate Ronald Reagan. Although Reagan is all talk and no delivery. As governor, Reagan expanded California's state programs and taxes astronomically, but we must still squash any libertarian ideas entering public debate. No need to risk a celebrity or sports hero becoming aware and awake to then influence a revolt among their sheeple fans. And furthermore, no worries on the Reagan for president front. Bush has got dirt on that senile fool. Worst case, Bush will be Reagan's vice president. And if Reagan beats your Carter, and if Reagan treads in any direction opposite of the corporatist agenda, Bush has a friend, John Hinckley Jr., who will be glad to take Reagan out. Our network will kill Reagan, or Alzheimer's will make him useless. Either way, Bush will be running the presidential show for the next 16 years.
Great news. This Bush fellow seems to be on the path to becoming a worldwide household name. I look forward to talking with Bush, and then convincing Osama that war is the health of his bank account.
It's time to wake up and open your eyes to the matrix. This is going out to the truth is a page.